Today we're going to tackle a problem that feels so modern, so current. Why is it so hard to build any real wealth? Well, what if I told you the answer isn't in some new crypto coin or a stock market trend? Turns out it's in the 6,000-year-old secrets from the richest city of the ancient world, Babylon.
I mean, seriously, this question could have been written this morning, right? You work your tail off, you get that paycheck, but somehow, at the end of the month, there's just not much left to show for it. It's this incredibly frustrating cycle. But here's the thing, this is not a new problem. It's an age-old challenge, and it has an age-old solution.
And those answers were found right here. You see, Babylon became the wealthiest city of its time, not because it had a ton of natural resources, it was literally built in a flat, dry river valley, but because its people understood the simple, fundamental laws of money. They just got how to earn it, how to keep it, and how to make it grow.
So, our guide on this whole journey is a man named Arkad. And what's great is, he wasn't born into money or power. Nope, he started out as a humble scribe, just trying to make ends meet, which is exactly why his story is the key to unlocking this whole secret of prosperity for all of us.
Arkad was basically us, stuck in that same loop, working constantly with nothing to show for it. And finally, frustrated, he made a choice that changed everything. He went looking for wisdom from Algemish, a very rich moneylender, and he offered to trade his hard labor not for money, but for knowledge. That one decision, it changed his life forever.
So Arkad strikes a bargain. He promises to work all night, carving a super long legal document onto clay tablets if Algemish will just tell him his secret to wealth. Now sure, this shows how desperate he was, but it also shows he understood something profound, that wisdom was way, way more valuable than a day's wages.
And Arkad did it. He delivered. He worked straight through the night. His hands must have been killing him, but he fulfilled his promise. And Algemish, he saw this young man's incredible determination and knew he was worthy. The secrets of a lifetime of wealth were just about to be revealed.
And here it is, the one secret that changes absolutely everything. I found the road to wealth when I decided a part of all I earned was mine to keep. Now that sounds way too simple, right? Arkad thought so too. I mean, he figured everything he earned was his. But Algemish was about to point out the huge flaw in that way of thinking.
So here's the crucial point. Before you pay for rent, before you buy groceries, before you give a single coin to anyone else, you pay yourself. You set aside at least 1/10 of every single thing you earn. This isn't your spending money. This is the seed. This is the seed from which your entire tree of wealth is going to grow. Okay, so that one principle, pay yourself first, that's the seed. But how do you actually grow it into a fortune? Well, Arkad developed that single idea into a whole system he called the 7 Cures for a Lean Purse. A system so effective the king himself made him teach it to everyone in Babylon.
And the very first cure is the foundation for everything else. Start thy purse to fattening. Before you do anything else, you save that first 1/10. Period.
And here's the entire system. It starts with what you keep. You save that 1/10 no matter what. Then it's about what you spend. You have to control your expenses so you can live happily on the other 9/10. Next, you put that money to work. You invest it, but, and this is just as important, you guard it from loss by getting advice from wise people. And finally, you focus on you. You grow your own ability to earn more, and you secure your future. See how every single step builds on the last? It's brilliant.
Now this right here shows the magic behind that third cure. Make thy gold multiply. The book tells this story of a farmer who invests just 10 silver pieces. He doesn't add another dime, but through the unbelievable power of compounding, 50 years later, it's grown almost 17 times over. It just goes to show you, your greatest ally in building wealth isn't some special skill or dumb luck, it's time.
All right, so you've cured your lean purse. Your savings are starting to pile up. Now you've got a new challenge, and honestly, it can be a harder one. How do you protect that money and grow it wisely? This is where Arkad brings in the 5 laws of gold. These laws are basically a masterclass in not being reckless. Yeah, the first 2 are about getting started, but look at the last 3. They're all about protecting you from your own worst instincts. They're telling you to invest with experts, stick to what you actually know, and run, don't walk, from anything that sounds too good to be true. This isn't just about growing your money. It's about not losing it to greed or just plain foolishness.
So all of this incredible wisdom, the cures, the laws of gold, it comes to us from stories that were carved onto ancient clay tablets. But this isn't just some history lesson, okay? This is a profoundly practical guide for right now, for your life today.
And really, that's the whole point. The principles that built the fortunes of Babylon 6,000 years ago work just as well today. Why? Because the laws of money are like the laws of gravity. They're universal, and they don't change. They are the surest key to building real, lasting financial security. When you get right down to it, everything we've talked about boils down to this one simple but really profound choice. Do you want the bag of gold itself, a temporary treasure that, let's be honest, can be gone in a flash, or do you want the tablet of wisdom, the knowledge that lets you build wealth for the rest of your life? Arcad got it. He knew that true wealth wasn't the gold coins, it was the knowledge. He chose wisdom over a quick reward, and that choice made him the richest man in Babylon. So the final question really is for you. Are you going to chase the fleeting gold, or are you going to master the timeless wisdom that creates it?